Good. Online, am I audible? Can you hear me? Good, good. Yes. Let me start here. Okay. Now, good morning, everyone. How are you all? Fine. Nice. Now, is there anyone who is there yesterday? Very few people are there. Yeah. To the people who are not there yesterday, welcome to all for React JS course. My name is Prasad. I'm a full stack web developer, both mean and MERN stacks. Been in the industry from the last 7 years and in the training. And now we are going to learn basic React.js. Before we learn React.js, let me repeat what I have explained yesterday. Yesterday, we discussed why do we all need to learn React? What is our course structure? Like what we are going to learn? Okay, how much time it will take? Like, do you need to learn anything before? Kind of thing. Then we discussed what is React. What is React and Angular ka difference? React and React Native ka difference? What are the tools you will use in this course? These things we discussed. And I will repeat them. In case if you have doubts also, you can watch previous class. If you ask, the admins will provide you demo class links. Like yesterday class link, you can see the YouTube link. That class you can watch it also. But still, I will give you a glance. Now, first question. Why do we learn React? Why do you want to actually learn React? Yesterday, so many people gave me so many answers like the industry demand, create better UI, single page applications, yada, 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 so many. But I believe it, React has so many jobs. React have so many opportunities. So the people chooses, especially the freshers, chooses the React for so many opportunities. Okay. And Facebook released the React in 2013. Originally, they implemented React in something 2010 only. Okay, but they had it like internal tool only. Later, they released in 2013 and made it open source so that anyone can use. Currently, industry uses like most people goes with the React because vibe coding means online AI tools mostly use React. So industry demand also will go with the React more in future. Next, our course requirements. You need to know HTML. You need to know CSS. You need to know JavaScript. Some people were not great with the JavaScript. So we will have JavaScript revision session, which is today. Today I will repeat it. What is the essential JavaScript you need for React? So you will learn only those things first. Those things you will learn React, and while learning, you can do it like remaining JavaScript your wish. Is it clear, ma? Now, The timings were usually today is late actually, but still it usually takes 10 to 15 and ends with 45 to 50, including your doubts and all. And the topics which I said it is introduction, JS necessary concepts, installations, first React app, folder structures, components, props, context APIs, state, effect, hook, routing, forms, libraries, Redux, and Redux toolkit. This is our main course. And we will do some kind of, after the demo, it takes kind of 30 to 40 days. And we will do minimum 10 plus mini projects and one major project like kind of OTT or e-commerce or some kind of open source we will do. Okay. And in detail, actually, I will give you in detail also. Once our demos are over, I will provide you GitHub links or Google Drive or Classroom, whatever they provided. In those things, I will mention this particular PDF also. This is our structure. Okay, this is our structure. What is the basic React one? What are the next JavaScript revision or React basics and components? Like in detail, what topics we do also, I will tell you. Is this clear, ma? I will give you this PDF also so that you can see every time, like for you, roadmap will be there. Next, now. Online, is it clear, ma? Till now? Online, is it clear, ma, till now? Good. In case if you have any question also, you can ask me. Very good. Now, what is React? Everyone, whoever knows it, tell me what is React? React is a library of JavaScript. React is a library of JavaScript, a JavaScript library. What is a library? Pre-written code or predefined code, correct. Library is like predefined code. But library code usually used for some simple purpose, only single purpose, only one purpose. Okay. Now, what is the main use of React? What is the main use of React? To create a single page applications and web apps. To create single page applications and web apps. Now, sir, how do you do this single page? What is a single page application? Bole to? Now, where can I do? Take it Amazon. Yesterday also we did this. Take Amazon. When I go to one page to another page, is page is reloading or not? I'm going one page to another page. Can you see, is it reloading or not? It's reloading now. Reloading now. Because reloading one, whenever it is reloading, this one is not using React. Normal JavaScript is like every time you reload, it will have new HTML. Sir, I have index HTML. I have something index.html. I have something like about.html. I have something like contact.html. In my website, 3 pages are there. When I go to index.html, HTML page will come. When I go to about.html, about page will come. When I go to contact.html, contact page will come. How many pages are there? 3. How many pages are there? But 3 will load, na? 3 will load. This is original JavaScript. This is our original normal application. Normal application. But React will not do like that. React aisa karta. React is like, it will create one index.html, one index.html, and it will create 3 components. Not only React, any single page applications, they will divide it like this only. They will do it like home, about, contacts. Now, contacts. Now, see this here. Now, in this, what will happen? If anyone go to home page, only home page will go to the index.html and will show on the screen. Now, if someone click here, imagine someone click the about page, then only about page will go to the index.html. If anyone clicks the contact page, if anyone wants the contact page, only contact page will go to the index.html. And if you see in this scenario, how many pages are there? How many pages are there? One. See, only HTML pages count. How many HTML pages are there? One only, na? And that is called index. That is called a single page application. एक ही रहता. And what is the advantage with it? You are having only a single page. In that page only different things are loading. So do I need to reload? Do I need to reload, ma? No, I don't need to reload, sir, because I'm not changing it. I'm not. Are you getting my point? I don't know whether you knew this or not. In childhood, we used to have certain pens which will write it like blue, red, all colors in one pen only. Have you ever used it? You used it, ma? Huh. Now, देखो example. There are two kinds of people. One person is like red pen separately, blue pen separately, black pen separately. Whenever he is writing something, headings, red pen, take the red pen, write it, or black pen. And again, whenever he is writing paragraph, blue pen, write it. They will write it nicely, write it. That is one way. Every time he is using different pen. He has to leave first pen and take the second pen. That's a time waste. But some guys uses this pen, which is like in single pen only, different ripples will be there. If he click the red ripple will come. When he click the blue pen, red one will go off and blue one will come. Are you getting my point now? But he is using single pen only now. That is how it works in single page applications. Now you see here in React page how it will work. Now you see so many products are coming here. Now if I click here lightness deals, is it reloading page? Is it reloading page? No. If I go here, customers most loved, only customers most loved are coming. If I click here, spring favorites, only spring favorites are coming. But is it reloading that one? Is it reloading the page? Because I'm not changing the pen. I'm not changing the खाली रिपल चेंज कर रहा है देखो रिपल लोड हो रहा है. Are you getting my point, man? That is called single page applications. Even Angular do same thing. Even Vue do same thing. React will do simpler than everyone. That's why people uses React. This is a modern way of doing it to the web apps. Like instead of doing it in olden way, just HTML, CSS, every time changing your pen kind of thing. This is kind of modern way. You take it so many websites, they will do like this only. Like for example, take it ChatGPT. Have you ever used ChatGPT? Now, if you use ChatGPT, what will happen, sir? Left side, so many charts will be there. You will use that. And right side, some kind of charting will be there. If I click here one chart to another chart, I will change the chart. Here chart will change na, but it will not reload the page. It will not reload. Why? Because only they are changing the refill. They are like, okay, this guy clicked the first one. Okay, first one print karo. When this guy clicked the second one print karo. And this guy clicks the third one print karo. Simple. But only one HTML file is there. Are you all getting my point, ma? Yeah. Online, is it clear? And React ka use is that. Yesterday we discussed that only. Every day I will repeat this anyway until demo classes are over. I will repeat every day this SPA. Now, next. What is the difference between React and React Native? React is for the web applications or websites, web apps or something. React Native is for the mobile applications. Like you want to build mobile apps, Android app or something, iOS app, something Play Store. You want to put one app, not a website. Then you need to learn React Native. Has anyone tried, ma? Has anyone tried mobile apps or something? Is there any from CSC? Anyone from CSC, computer science or IT? Yeah, you must have tried it, right? Yeah, those people will know that. The remaining people are from different branches, wanted to get a good job and came here. I know that. Okay. But if you have curiosity, try this chota one, like kind of counter or flip flop, something high buy kind of thing, a simple app. It works. It's not a big deal. If you understand, in the next 30 days, we are going to build so many React websites. And if you understand that React, you can learn React Native very easily. It won't take much time. Like in 2-3 days, you can learn it if you know React. Online, is it clear, ma? Till now? Online, is it clear till now? Yeah. Yes, good. Now, next one. Someone is like, usually people start this wars like, you know, especially this precious ones. When people are young, na, people like to choose always this or that. Life will not give you like that, boys. Like people start fan wars, like my fan or your fan. People will start it something religion wars. People will start it caste wars. People will start it color wars. And recently people are starting tech wars also. Python is great, Java is great, .NET is great, or React is great. No, nothing is great like that. When engineering, kind of my engineering days, there is one greatest library called jQuery. Does anyone heard jQuery? That's one of the popular JavaScript library. People used to do it. It's like mandatory. Without jQuery, they used to not take. And people used to learn one programming called PHP. Back in 2013, I'm speaking. PHP is like mandatory. Everyone has to learn PHP because web applications built with the PHP one. A React, a Angular, like very few people knows it, like big tech industries people. TypeScript nahi hai. So next and all pura nahi hai. YouTube, no one knows this much big because Geo internet is not free. We used to have it like 120 MB per per month, 120 MB, 270 MB for kind of 50 rupees, 60 rupees. Do you know those does one? No, I think, right? At that time, maybe you are 10 years old or something kind of one. 10 years or 90 years old, something kind of. So now at that time, jQuery is so popular. So I learned it. PHP is so popular. I learned it. Just in 2 years. Now, later, jQuery died. PHP died. Now, jQuery, no one is using only. Everyone are learning React. We don't know after what will happen like 5 years. As of I know, I believe it like it will grow. But you don't know, something might come, which is so good. Because technologies always change. As a tech enthusiast, you guys should develop it like, okay, I'm learning something new. So I should learn it. I should build something new. I should make it something new. I should give some kind of new website to the world. I should give some kind of new sites to the world so that I can do my job more nicely. I will get it more money, or I will start my own startup and I will get more money. Those kinds. That's it. You are not here for only React or only Java or anything. Especially, I'm thinking it like competitive thing between React and Angular. Who compares? That one is wrong. Job wise, .NET people and Java people will have it like higher jobs with Angular. React, you will have alone jobs. Like for example, if you know only Angular, you will have less chances. But if you know only React, you will have more chances. That's the difference. Angular, if you know, you should learn .NET or Java, anyone. That way you will increase your job count. But if you know React, just one thing, only React, you can directly survive the job. I know people who are doing it nicely, well packages just by React. Okay. So only job wise difference, but competitive nothing is there. React is developed by Meta and Angular is uh, developed by the Google. Someone is asking what's the probability with .NET with React. It's possible. It's not kind of thing, but usually people uses .NET and Java for higher security. You think it like all programming are same, but each one have their own greater purpose. When you go to the backend one na, for example simple backend चाहिए हमको, user will add add करना है, user will delete करना है, user will get the data, user will kind of change the data, change simple data I want, kind of calculator or simple state value. Then I will use normal Node.js or something. I need big complex things with graphs, heavy data analysis. I wanted Excel analysis. I wanted to do something big kind of analysis data. I will use Python. Imagine I need to store large amount of data in my website, like Facebook, take Insta, take big things like Reddit or something kind of big things. Now, when these kind of big things are there, I can't manage this much data in the backend. To manage this data, we need something called microservices. To use this microservices, we use something called Java. And for example, बैंकिंग एप्लीकेशंस को बिग नहीं चाहिए माइक्रो सर्विसेज, but banking applications need security. No one should able to touch it, the backend. They need .NET. Are you getting my point, ma? So it's like if you are going with React, .NET security issues रहता. That's why .NET goes with mostly Angular. That is possible. It's not like anything. React can go with anything. Angular also can go with anything. But people mostly don't in the industry. And React is developed by Meta. Angular is developed by the Google. React follows simple component structure. Even Angular follows component structure only, but thoda complex. If anyone knows Angular, React component structure is very simple. And Angular follows MVC model. Does anyone know MVC model here? Like anyone have it like .NET? Anyone here? No. .NET means MVC, you will know na? It's not started. कुछ नहीं होता. It's like a folder structure. So instead of writing every folder combine, people will write it like database files. ये folder में करो model के model के अंदर database files. Front end files, whatever you show HTML है पूरा, like they will write something ASPX or something kind of to show or something. Whatever they show will be there in view. And logic, some logic will be there na for showing and database के बीच में, that will be in controller. this MVC structure will divide your program into three parts. Model, view, controller. Model bole to database, whatever data is there. View bole to whatever you see. And logic bole to in middle controller. One form is there. What user see form is view. Where this data, when user enters, where this data is stored is model. But how this particular validation, people will enter, they will do some validations, na, some logic karna hai na, and the logic only should add this into model na. That is done with controller. Like this program, you will divide it into multiple parts. Anyway, you will learn in .NET. Next, React is a library and Angular is a framework. Angular is a framework. Now, next, what is the advantages of React? React is very efficient coding, and React uses something called virtual DOM to make it code more efficient. We will discuss the virtual DOM. It's like a dummy DOM it will create. Okay. And React uses components. React will divide your whole code into component structure. Okay. And React uses JSX. Instead of using normal JavaScript or normal HTML, they uses one mixture which is called JSX. We will discuss those things, don't worry, when we start React. And React is very easy. React is very easy when compared to the Angular view. And see, learning React is easy. Mastering React is not easy. क्योंकि React के अंदर बहुत रहता. It's like learning is very easy. But when you wanted to become master, you need to do it like lot of things. Okay. Angular learning thoda difficult, Angular or Vue. But once you learn, you can become master very easily. Next, large community. There are a lot of developers who uses React. So it is easy to catch up the queries using the communities. Like so many people uses the React, so that it's very easy for you to get it any doubts clarify if you use React. In this course, we use VS Code, we will use the Git, we will use GitHub, and we will also use Node.js. I want you to install. These are the tasks I gave. Till now, anyone have any question? This is what I discussed yesterday, actually. Anyone have any question, ma? No, everything is clear. Good. Now, let's start here then. Online, any questions, ma? You can mention it. Online, koi questions hai to? Now, let's start JavaScript. JavaScript revision. Now, online people can also answer. I will ask simple questions in JavaScript and we will discuss what is what. Okay. And I'm gonna use VS Code for it. I'm gonna use VS Code for it. Open folder. Open folder. I'm gonna create it one folder called let me create it one folder. 9 a.m. React. Sir, for .NET is React better. Good only. It's not bad. Anyway, you will learn it now. React will give you more options into the life. 9 a.m. React new. Let me create it JS revision. Index.html. To the people who don't know how to use VS Code, first one is a file, second one is a folder. You will click on the file which will create a new file. You will click on the folder which will create a new folder. Now I'm creating here something called script.js. I'm gonna take it basic HTML code and I'm gonna write it here script src. Now, anyone have any question with my HTML code? No? Because it's a simple, I just added the JavaScript there. Now, I will just click here, go live. Go live is some kind of live server. Okay. Now, mainly we will just see some kind of concepts in the JavaScript. First concept. Mostly tomorrow also we will do this JavaScript one only. It might take tomorrow also, no worries. Now, first one. difference between difference between var, let, and const. Online everyone. Tell me what is the difference between var, let, const, ma? Var is function scoped. Main thing var is function scoped. Let and const are block scoped. Let and const are block scoped. That means only in that block only it will work. If I take it here, a simple function, sir. Imagine I take it here a simple function fun. If true, I'm making automatically true where a equals to 5. Outside it, console.log a. Online, anyone, online or offline, tell me what is the answer it will print. What is the answer it will print? 5. No, it's not undefined, it's 5. Why? Because a value is 5. And a value is a function scoped. Function scoped means you declare inside the if, but still it will work for the opening of function to closing of the function. Anywhere you can use it. That is called a var. Imagine I used the same thing, let b equals to 10. Now if I write it here, console.log b. Now anyone tell me what will happen? Huh? You will get an error. You will get one error. Someone is saying it null. No, it will give error. You know why? Because you gave b value inside if block. So if you declare let value, only it will stay only in this particular place. If you declare it only in this particular block, it will stay. Outside the block, it will not work. It will say something like, yes, some kind of not defined error. It will come. Reference error, not defined. Not defined. Same thing goes with const also. They are block scoped. And another interesting point, you can do redeclare a value one more time, but you cannot redeclare if I try to do let again, it will say error because cannot redeclare the block scoped variables. This is wrong. Not only that, const values cannot reassign also. Let values can reassign, but const values cannot reassign. You should not give another assignment to const value. If you say const a equals to 10, it's 10. That's it. You can't change it. Okay. This is the basic difference, and it is necessary to know these things because in React also uses the JavaScript only. React, you will not have any special code. Sir, how do you write it for loop in React? Same JavaScript only. How do you do arrays in React? Same JavaScript only. Because React is JavaScript only. खाली एक library है बोलिए. React एक syntax देता. Like outer layer it will give, but inside you will write JavaScript only. Are you getting my point, ma? So these basic concepts you need to know. Next, after this, online, anyone have any question, ma, in this? Online, anyone have any question? See, due to different reasons, some people may not get the complete knowledge on the JavaScript. That was fine. If you did not know anything of JavaScript, but at least today, whatever you did not understand, tell me, so that those things I will repeat it and you will get it more knowledge. Okay. Now, so I can say where is a function scoped variable, and and it can be redeclared, redeclared, reassigned, reassigned, and also it is possible to access where before declaration also you can access them. For example, line number 3 you declare, line number 2 also you can use. Okay, you will get undefined answer, but you can use it. That is where. But let and const you can't do that. Let and const are block scoped variables, and they cannot be redeclared or access before declaration. Now let can reassign, but const can't. Const can't. Online, someone asked a question like, if we declare outside the function var value, can we access inside the function? No. No. If you access outside only. If you access inside only, it will come. If you declare it outside, it won't work it inside. 100%. Var is something called function scoped. It's not global variable. It's just a function scope. Is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear? Online, everyone, if anyone have any question, you can tell me. Second question. Let's see how many can answer. Data types and all are easy. Promises easy. If loops, for loops, they all are mandatory basic things. Mainly, see, I'm gonna do only the things which are some kind of most people don't know. That's it. Okay. Like for example, most people know if, most people know switch or basic for loop, how to do basic for loop for let I go. So those things I'm not discussing it. I will discuss something called arrays, arrays, in arrays, map, filter, reduce. map, filter, reduce. Oh no, not reduce. Let's do not reduce. Reduce is there, but not much important. Mainly we will do these things. Anyway, when we come to reduce one, indirectly in React only I will tell you reduce kya hai. But these things are like mandatory, basic. Every day you will use these things. Map, filter, for each. Now, I have one eraser, everyone. I have one array. Why to write it here? I will write it here. Control K C. Let's ARR equals to 5, 4, 9, 2, 7. I want to print all the elements of the array. Print the elements of array. How to print elements of the array? Online, everyone. Loop. That was right. That was right. Loop. But which loop you will use? For each. For loop. See, you can use for loop, but problem is like every time for array, I have to write I equals to 0, I less than ARR dot length, I plus plus. It is common now. Instead of me writing it every time, for each will give it like basic syntax. Now, ARR dot. You can use for off also. Online, someone told Sai Kumar that was really brilliant. For off also you can do it. Actually, that one we will discuss later. Now, I will tell here ARR dot for each. For each. And in the for each will take a callback function. For each will take a anyone bolo. What is mean by callback? Exactly tell me what is callback. Think it's like interview. Callback bole to getting back. Oh, you take the literal sentence. You think it like callback means you will call and they will say I will call you back. No. Here actually for each is one function na? For function you will give, for example, imagine function I give 5. What does it mean? 5 value you are passing as a parameter to for each, right or not? 5 is one parameter na? Same way, instead of 5 I can pass Prasad, right? Instead of Prasad I can pass some kind of true or false. I can pass anything. Same way, JavaScript can also pass the function. JavaScript can also pass function as a parameter. Same like how it pass 5, it pass function also. क्योंकि जावास्क्रिप्ट को कोई डिफरेंस नहीं रहता, फंक्शन वेरिएबल दोनों सेम ही तरफ ट्रीट करता जावास्क्रिप्ट. So I'm passing one function, and that function is passed as a parameter. One function is passed as a parameter to another function. One function is passed as a parameter to another function. The function which is passed as a parameter, the function which is passed as a parameter is called callback. What is it called? The function which takes the parameter is called higher order. Is called higher order function. What is it called? Higher order function. तो दो तरफ functions रहता. Higher order function, callback functions. Higher order functions will take callback functions as parameters. Any doubts? Online, are you getting my point, ma? I will give you one simple example because see, I'm explaining these concepts. Why? Because I want you to know the things in depth. If you don't know in JavaScript, fine to me. This 2 days I can cover it all. It's not a big deal. But think slowly and understand. If you did not get it, repeat it to me. I will repeat it. If you tell to me, I will repeat it. If 2 days, it will take 3 days. कुछ नहीं होता. Anyway, we are in demo only na. I can play आराम से. कुछ नहीं होता. Now, let's go here. I will give you one more example. Okay. Function add. Function sub. Function add is one function na. Sub is one function na. Now I will take it here. Another function called function calculator. Calculator. This calculator will take it two values, a comma b, a b, calculator add comma sub. इधर देखो, add is one function, right or not? Add is one function, right or not? But add function I am passing to another function called calculator. Sub is one function, right or not? And but sub function I am passing it to another function called calculator. Now in this example, everyone tell me in this line especially, what are callback functions? What are callback functions? Add and sub. What is higher order function? Calculator. बराबर बराबर. Simple. Simple logic. तो एक फंक्शन है, एक फंक्शन ले लिया. हर each time, for each will give whatever its callback. Higher order means whatever the function which takes the callback. Now, this higher order function always give callback two values. How many values? Two values, two parameters. First one is value. First one is, second one is index. Second one is index. Acha dekho. This for each will run for each and every element na? Will run for each and every element na? In array, how many elements are there in our array? 5. How many elements are there? 5. First time it is running. First time it is running. What is the value? 5. What is the value? What is the index? 0. What is index? Barabar. First, second time for each is running. What is the value? What is the index? 1. Third time it is running. What is the value? What is index? Again. What is value? 2. What is index? Again. What is value? What is index? Barabar. Now, anyone can guess what is the output of this. Anyone can guess what is the output of this. 10, 8, 18, 4, 14. Huh? That's it only na, each one double. OH print karta. But interesting point, sir, if you are using for loop na, you can stop wherever you want. For example, I don't want all array elements. खाली दो elements, first two elements को print करो. For loop you can do. For each ऐसा नहीं करता. For each बोले तो for each and every element, you can't stop it. शुरू से खत्म तक पूरा. It will take whole array. Perfect. And it will print. Online, any doubts are here? Some people were thinking it like second index. No, v asterisk does 2 doesn't mean second index. It means v into 2 multiplication. Online, anyone have any question in this? Learn JavaScript online. Anyone have any question in this? No. First array. In this array, for each means for each and every element, run this function. For each and every element, run this function. And in this function, first time b is 5, I is 0. Second time running, v is 4, I is 1. Third time, v is 9, I is 2. Fourth time, v is 2. Fifth time, v is 7. Like that. Now, I am saying it each time 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करो v वैल्यू. फर्स्ट टाइम v वैल्यू इज 5, 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया. सेकंड टाइम v वैल्यू इज 4, 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दे. थर्ड टाइम v वैल्यू इज 9, 9 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया. लाइक दिस. क्लियर मा ऑनलाइन? ऑफलाइन also clear? Now I will do some program. You guys tell me output. ARR equals to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let result equals to ARR dot ForEach will take one callback function. This callback function will take it two values, v comma I. And here I am returning v minus 1. Anyone guess what is result value? Anyone guess what is result value? Just guess it, right? Kuch nahi hota. There is no right. I'm not giving any prizes here. 4, 3, 2, 1. They are wrong. You know why? You know why? Someone is like 0, 0. No. Dekho. ForEach. It's not error. And see here. ForEach. If you see this logic, ForEach logic, what is the return type of ForEach here? Void bole to? Void bole to it will not return. Not null. Null is also one answer, na return. So void bole to koi return nahi rehta. Nothing. It don't return. So here you are saying return. Even though you say return, void means it's not return. Simple. Now sir, I wrote it return v minus 1, but ForEach cannot return. ForEach का कोई return value नहीं है. ForEach is like each one do certain action. For example, I told each one का subtract करो 1, then it will go to each one and subtract. But if I ask it bring it to me, it will not tell me answer. It will just do any work. If I said it like go and print each array value, it will go to each and every value, print it. But if I say it like print it and show it to me, then it will not show. It will like you wanted to print, I will do the task, but I will not reply. Are you getting my point, ma? But then how do I get this answer? Here undefined you will get it because you are not returning anything and you printed JavaScript will give an answer called undefined. Now, but I wanted to print it. I wanted to print this value. For that, you will use something called map. What you will use? Map. Result 2. Result 2. See, I did not change anything. Same code I wrote it. Map also will take callback. Map also will take value and index. Map also will go to each and every element. But only difference is map can return the values. ForEach cannot return the values. This is very important because in React every day you use map. And if people uses something ForEach and map, the difference you should know. Map will return and ForEach cannot return. If you see the output, you will see it. When I do for each, I get it undefined. But when I do it like map, I will get it 43210. This is what the actual output we expect. That is done by the map. Online, any question, ma? Online, any question? Clear. Clear. Very good. Very good. Clear. Next. Next one. Then map also has one problem. Map also have one problem. Let me tell you one nice problem here. Imagine array value is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was like return instead of -1 modulus 2 equals to 0. Anyone guess here what can be answer? Anyone guess? Oh, sorry. I'm for each now. I'm sorry. For each is undefined. I'm okay. For each is undefined. I'm sorry. Let me put it map. Yeah. Anyone? Slowly think. Hmm? हाँ बराबर वेरी गुड पहली बार इसके अंदर जाओ 3 मॉड्यूलस 2 5 मॉड्यूलस 2 equals to 0 हाँ you will get false or true ना online people are giving me 0 1 2 3 no it will say false true ऐसा so what is the answer first one false बराबर second one true third one fourth true fifth it is returning all 5 values na what is problem with map is map will return all the values. For each will not return anything. Map is like everything it's returning. Okay. And I don't like that also. I wanted only even numbers. In this only even numbers ko return karo. I want. But it is returning everything na. Only even numbers चाहिए. For example, you go to Swiggy. Only biryani चाहिए हमको. Or you go to Amazon. Only items between 0 to 100 rupees चाहिए हमको. Only Puma company I want it. Okay. Now, if we wanted to only particular things, then I will use filter. What I will use, ma? Filter. See, same logic. Filter also will take callback. Filter also will take the values. Filter also will take the index. But when I do this filter, see the difference? Only 4 and 2. Now, I want you to understand for each ka map ka difference. For each cannot return, map can return. Map and filter ka difference. Map return all values. Filter will return only values which are true. Only values which are true. Simple. Like only values which are Puma. Only values which are between 0 to 300 rupees price. Only values which are like certain biryani. Simple. And that's called filtering. Filter. Online, anyone have any question ma in this? Online, anyone have any question in this? Map, for each filter. Any doubts here in this three? You have so many. See, array have so many methods like reduce, find, both. But these three are mostly used in React. Basic. Any doubts? No. Online, is it clear, ma? Yeah. Someone is like, why it is returning true or false? Because it is true or false only, actually. P modulus 2, 5 modulus 2, 5 modulus 2 bole to answer will become 5 modulus 2 is 1. Thank you. 1 is equals to 0. It's a comparison operator. When you compare, you will get true or false only. It's a comparing. What they will call it as relational operators, they call. Relational operators boolean value return karta. So they will return true or false. Simple. Because it's a conditional check, correct? Is it clear, ma? Any doubts online? Online, any doubts? No. Third one. Next. Third one. So here, let me write it here. Map, filter, and for each, all will iterate iterate through the whole array, through the whole array, through the whole array, and pass a callback function, callback function, callback function, callback function, callback function contains two parameters, two parameters, value and index, index. Difference between for each and map is for each cannot return the value, and map can return the value. Map can return the value. Values. And difference between map and filter is filter is map will return all values, but but filter returns values where return condition is true. Condition is true. Simple. I'm touching very basic concepts. Okay. We will discuss something called APIs and all also. So if any doubts are there, you can mention it. अभी तक कोई doubt नहीं है ना? Clear only अभी तक? No. Online also clear only not till now. Because once we started React, at that time, if you get a doubt like what is map, again we can't come. Yeah. Now good. Third one. This is also most people knows. These things we will use. Logical and and logical or and ternary operators. Actually, you have so many operators. You have arithmetic operators, relational operators, and all. But mostly daily, we will use three things in React. In React, for logical thinking, we will use three things daily. One is logical AND, another one is logical OR, another one is ternary operator. So I will tell you what is what. I think most people knows it. You guys can tell me this. This is not a big deal. Logical AND. Let C equals to true, true, comma, D equals to false. I'm giving two conditions. And if C logical AND D console.log console.log log success. Anyone guess what it will print? Like I will write it, say console.log fail now. So when you give logical AND, not only one condition, both conditions should be true. If I change these things also same na. If I say change now also same na. Good. So it will print it like fails only. But if I do this using logical OR success, because logical OR will take it any one value. Okay, this concept is important. And next one, next one, next one, let C equals to 10 greater than 5. Raj Prasad. This is called ternary operator or conditional operator. Can anyone tell me what is C value if I print? Now ternary operator, what will happen, sir? Ternary operator will check one condition. If condition is true, it will go to the first one. If condition is false, it will go to the second one. Now here condition is true. That's why 10 greater than 5 is true. So that's why it take the C value as Raj. Any doubts in this? No. Good. Okay. Logical and expects all conditions to be true. Logical or expects, not accepts, expects all any one condition to be true. Ternary operator checks the condition and if condition is true, condition is true, it executes first block, else second block. If condition is true, first block. If condition is false, it will execute the second block. Now, next one. Next one. Don't worry, we will discuss promises and all also, but next one. Function, normal function, and arrow functions. Arrow functions. Normal functions and arrow functions. Normal functions and arrow functions. The difference is normal functions, you will write it like this: function sum a comma b. Imagine I'm returning a plus b, and I will call this. This is normal function, right? Now, if I wanted to write same thing in arrow function, people will write it like let sum2 equals to, or you can write it here, let sum2 equals to arrow and here a comma b return a plus b. Sum2 5 comma 3. Both are same, sir. Both's intention is same. Only the syntactically they are different. They have minute differences, which I will show you. If it is only one statement, you don't need any braces in arrow function. And you don't need to write return keyword also. Automatically it will return. This will make your program more modern. In our React journey, mostly we will write it arrow functions to make it look modern code, to make your code simple. So instead of writing function and all logic, we can write it like in the below line number 58. That makes it the programming more easy by using arrow functions. Online, any question in this? How to write it a normal function using arrow function? In Java, people call it the similar one as lambda. Do we have similar in Python also? What we call? Lambda only. What about .NET? Lambda only. Oh. And in JavaScript, we call arrow. Online, any doubts, ma? No doubts. Good. Let's note it down. Arrow functions. Arrow functions. Arrow functions uses arrow functions uses modern syntax modern syntax with with pre-built return for single statements. They have their own differences usually. Here I did not give any name. Arrow functions mostly don't have any name. Okay, here I have one anonymous function. That anonymous arrow function I gave the name sum to. Here by default function only having the name sum. Okay, now next. Because we are in this concept, functions, I just wanted to tell rest and spread operators. Rest and spread operators. What is this rest and spread? I will use console.log a comma b. Now online everyone see this logic. If I write it like this, 5, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyone tell me? Anyone tell me in this function what is a value? What is a value ma? 5. Barabar. What is b value? What is b value? 3. What is c value? Sorry, where is the 2 and 1? Can I take the 2 and 1 directly? No. If you put it C comma D, what if that guy gives 10 inputs? You can't put 10 alphabets, right? So now, in that case, people will write it here 3 dots. What is that 3 dots are called? What is the 3 dots are called? Rest operator. What is the 3 dots are called? Rest operator. Anyone tell me what is A value now? 5, barabar. A value 5, barabar, no doubt. What is B value? What is B value? 3 to 1 in a array. 3 to 1 in a array. You will get it as a array. 3 to 1. Rest bole to rest of the elements. When do you use rest? Whenever you are taking a value. Here B is taking the values now. B is taking the values now. When B is taking the values, you will use rest operator. Or I can do like this. Let's see. See. B dot B. Now, here is B value is taking anything or giving the value? Everyone, see line number 54 online. Line number 54. In line number 54, is B is taking the values or giving the value to C? Giving the value. Always remember, my right side will give you to the left side. Here B is giving the value. When it is giving the values, the 3 dots are representing spread operator. What it is representing? Spread operator. Now what this spread operator will do, it will spread that 3 to 1 from the array. If you write it like this, sir, without spread, if you write it, answer will be like this. 4, comma 3, 2, 1. Now tell me, what is the problem here? Array inside array coming na? Array inside array is coming na? This is the normal B value because B is array. Now I want to remove that array. Now I want to remove that array. To remove that array, if you put dot before, these 3 dots will remove the array. Like that, removing all the values from the array and spreading it out is called a spread operator. What is it called? Spread operator. Online. Is it clear, ma? Both operators, both operators uses 3 dots to represent. But rest is considered when receiving the values and it combines all values into an array and spread is considered spread is considered considered when giving the values and it it separates all the array values into individual elements now that much is necessary. Now still we need to know so much. We need to know import exports. We need to know promises. Tomorrow we will discuss modules, promises, async await, fetch, all these things tomorrow we will discuss. And understand, this is just a revision. Okay, once you understand this tomorrow's class, then we will start at the Java React. Okay, online, is this clear, ma? Online, is this clear, ma? Rest operator is used to take the rest of the elements. Spread operator is used to give the values by removing from the array. Simple. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you all. If no doubts, you can leave, man. No worries. You can leave. Now, online, if any doubts, you can tell me. What is the difference between map and for each? Someone is asking. Map is return the values, for each cannot return the values. We wrote it in notes also. Hmm? రెస్ట్ అరేగా ఫామ్ చేస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు చూడు, నేను 5 3 2 1 ఇచ్చానా, చూడడానికి సేమ్ గా ఉంటాయి కానీ యూసేజ్ లో తేడా ఉంటుంది. చూసి చెప్పలేవు నువ్వు. ఇప్పుడు చూసినప్పుడు ఎలా చెప్పాలంటే, అక్కడ డాట్ 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 బి వాల్యూస్ తీసుకుంటుంది కాబట్టి అది రెస్ట్ అయి ఉంటుంది. ఇప్పుడు రెస్ట్ అయితే ఏం చేస్తుంది, తీసుకునే వాల్యూస్ అన్నిటిని కూడా ఒక సంచిలో పెట్టుకుంటాం కదా మనం, అలాగే తీసుకునే వాల్యూస్ అన్నిటిని ఒక ఎరేలా పెట్టుకుంటది. సో బి లోపల ఒక అరే వస్తుంది, ఆ అరే లోపల 3 to 1 ఉంటాయి. అదే ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు ఎవరికైనా ఇస్తున్నావు అనుకో, సంచిలో నుంచి ఓపెన్ చేస్తావు అన్ని సేమ్. ఇప్పుడు సెకండ్ లైన్ 54th లైన్ లో బి వాల్యూ సికి ఇస్తుంది. అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తుంది, బిలో ఉన్న ప్రతి వాల్యూ సికి ఇస్తుంది. ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు అరేని తీసేస్తుంది, తీసే 3 to 1 మాత్రమే ఇచ్చింది. గిటాబ్ సెషన్స్, గిటాబ్ క్లాస్ కావాలా? గిట్ పుష్, ఫస్ట్ యాడ్, దెన్ కమిట్, దెన్ రిమోట్ యాడ్, దెన్ పుష్. ఓకే, గిట్ ఒకటే. గిటాబ్ అనేది ఇన్స్టాల్ చెయ్యం. గిటాబ్ అనేది వెబ్సైట్, దాని లోపలికి వెళ్ళి జస్ట్ లాగిన్ అవుదాం. ఫేస్బుక్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయక్కర్లా, ఫేస్బుక్ లో లాగిన్ అయితే సరిపోతాయి.